Hey Taurus, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope everybody's having a good weekend and I hope you're having a good start to the new year. This is a new reading. This is Taurus and pick your other sign. Sitting in a tree, Kissing. You got it. So if you haven't watched the other Taurus and partner videos, I'm going to do this once a month for Taurus and the other 12 zodiac signs. It's just going to be Taurus and Aries, Taurus and Taurus, Taurus, Gemini, Taurus, Cancer, Taurus, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. This reading is going to be for Taurus and Aquarius, Taurian and Aquarian lovers, and your relationship. We're going to do this just like we do the dig deeper spread. 9 on the table, +1 for overall energy, and 3 for guidance from the universe. I'm shuffling these bad boys backwards because they're so stiff and big. They're hard to shuffle. And when you shuffle them so long, you get a curve in them. So I'm actually shuffling them backwards so they'll get that curve out. Ah, I got cards flying. I'm going to leave them 2 over there and I'm going to get them in a minute. Oh, it's 3. Oh, shit. Ace of Cups. Oh, hell, 5 of coin. I hate seeing that chick. Every time I see her, she is walking away. All right, stand by, Taurus and Aquarius. I'm going to shuffle these 3 back in. Okay, so the third one is the 4 of coin, the 5 of coin, and the Ace of Cups. I'm going to shuffle these back in. If they come back out, then we got something to talk about. If they don't, oh well. I trust my cards. I trust the universe to give me what I'm supposed to do. So that's how we're going to roll with this. One more shuffle. For Taurus and Aquarius. Kissing in a tree. January, February-ish, 2019. So again, I'll do this once a month for you guys. Go ahead and cut my cards. And as a reminder, I don't do reversals. I do my cards straight up. We'll do 1 for overall energy and 3 for guidance. So let's get started with our Taurus and Aquarius. First card, 8 of Cups. Second card is the Magician. Third card, Ace of Coin. From underneath the deck, your overall energy, Taurus, with your Aquarian is the Princess of Cups. Let me deal with her first. Ordinarily, when you hear me talking about her in most readings, you'll hear me talking about the emotional distance. The energy that I'm picking up from this card is not that. It's fondness. I am picking up the fact that you and your Aquarian lover like each other at a cellular level. Go figure some shit out. Y'all really do like each other. And if you look at the card really for what it's worth, if you just take her as the princess and replace it with the universe, y'all are just in that bowl, 2 little fishies, and y'all like each other. You really do. That's your overall energy. As I'm saying this, I'm kind of happy. Go figure. So this first row is your recent past energy, Taurus, with your Aquarian. It looks like, and some of this is the energy that you schlepped into 2019, but it looks like you guys are coming through a period where you just really struggled. And ordinarily, you hear me when I pull this card, you'll hear me talking about being on them rocky ass cups and the 6 cups is laid over and the stairs and some other shit. Not this time. Not this time. The meaning of this card is that the journey is worth the struggle. So y'all have been through some shit, but it looks like it's going to turn out, or it is beginning to turn out, that all the bullshit that you've gone through in the past with your Aquarian has been worth it. The Magician card is telling me that you have had to really go back and rethink how you wanted to manifest this relationship. And I'm going to say probably because of the fondness factor involved. You wanted to do this. You really do want to manifest this relationship, regardless of whatever bullshit's been going on, whatever, and blah, blah, blah. You really, regardless of even what the material circumstances are with this person, you really are trying to understand why, number one, the relationship has not manifested itself sooner, in a better sense, and why it's such a struggle to get it to manifest. But I know just from having been on the earth for a while, sometimes when you have relationships that come off kind of funky, those are the ones that will go for 10 or 15 years, 20 years, a lifetime even. If you think, though, to people that you talk to, Taurus, that had those perfect romances and hot air balloons and got married at a fucking 5,000 seat cathedral and paid for a $50,000 wedding cake and some other bullshit, they'd be the first ones in court, in line, trying to get divorced. So all of that said, we are burdens, beasts of burden. And that's really what we are. We're beasts as Tauruses. And sometimes things just don't make sense to us unless we put in the work and we struggle. Because that's what we're built for. Like it or not, Taurus, I know y'all like, fuck that. But seriously, I know I appreciate things better when I come in to my home and I have to clean it up. I just appreciate it better because I was the one that had to sweep shit up off the floor and wipe the table down and wash my dishes and do all the other shit you have to do in a house. And you appreciate it more. When somebody gives you something, it's like, yeah, it was a gift and it's nice, but you somehow just don't seem to take care of it unless it's something really important or sentimental. Sometimes you just don't take care of that thing that you've been given without a struggle. Just know that as you came into the new year, you were thinking about how to rework and remanifest this so it could be what you wanted it to be. And guess what? You planted a seed in dirt, Taurus. You didn't plant it in sand. You thought you planted it in sand, didn't you? Nope. You planted the seed, and it's got this relationship as it comes forth, as it continues, will be laden with a lot of tradition and a lot of sentiment around family and home. In my mind, okay, this card for the Simply Deep Tarot by Chanel Bayless, the regular meaning of this card is about receiving a gift or a letter. But it's also about tradition and planting seeds. The energy that kicks back to me about this is just what I said. You thought you planted some shit in some sand or some fucking cement and it wasn't ever gonna grow. Guess what? It's growing. Let's see what we got for the current energy, Taurus. Oh, 9 of coins. Let me find out. The Devil. 3 of Wands. All right, so let's just take a step right here. And I'm going to do this like I did the other readings because it's in my face. You got 2 major arcana cards in the center of your recent past and your current. The Magician and the Devil. What did I say about the Magician? You can manifest, and you've been trying to manifest a good relationship. Don't let the fact that you can see some growth and you know that you planted something in dirt, don't let that disillusion you to the struggle, okay? Just because you did all of this shit and because you did a little magic and y'all like each other, don't let that disillusion you. Let me just break this whole card down. First of all, that's an eyeball and that's a pupil, okay? But if I put it right here, that's a her, that's a him, that's the white of an eye, and that's the eyelid, okay? And there's something in between these two. Don't let the fact that you got special magic powers, don't let that get you disillusioned, and don't let that trap you into some bullshit. Sometimes when we manifest things and we realize that we've actually manifested just about what we want, we can just kind of start distorting the truth. You know, you get too big for your britches. That's what my grandmother used to say. You got too big for your britches. Well, here's the too big for your britches card, the devil card. Don't let the devil get in the middle of all the shit that you've worked very hard for, Taurus. That includes accusing people of shit that they ain't doing. I'm just keeping it real now. Being mean when you don't have to be mean. Not showing love when you know you need to show love. Don't let all the little good shit that you manifested get your ego into some illusory bullshit and have something come between the two of you. Aquarius is an air sign. Air makes fire grow, right? So if you let something come in between the two of you, let the air hit it, that might be something you might not be able to shake. So I'm going to say, you're dealing with an air sign. Let's go back to the beginning of the current energy. Keep trying to achieve that higher standard. Keep your focus on what you're doing, okay, and what you're trying to manifest. Don't get caught up in this shit. Oh, I got her back. Ooh, I got her back. Or, ooh, I got her. Don't get caught up in that shit. Keep this energy collective. This ain't got nothing to do with a third party and none of the rest of the bullshit. This is a collective. This is two flames being lit off of. Okay? One flame. So don't let the fact that you've been able to work a little bit of magic get all up in your head and you actually cause a third party situation to get created, because as surely as the positive energy allows you to manifest, it can get toxic. You seen a plant die? Okay, I'm just saying. You put dish soap in this, you're killing it. You put bleach in this, you're killing it. You hear what I'm saying, Taurus? So don't let something come in between you. As a Taurus dealing with an air sign, you are sometimes going to feel like you've got the upper hand because you are the grounded, earthbound individual, while the other person, the Aquarian, is an air sign, and probably in your mind, Taurus, sometimes an airhead, because they just do stuff because they think on an abstract. Don't focus on that so much that it causes a rift between the two of you. You want to keep the energy, you want to collaborate with your partner. That's exactly what the hell you want to do. You want to collaborate. It's not just about eating, sleeping, having sex, and going to work. This is more than that. You have a partner, you're working together, and you should have goals that you're working towards. A trip, a house, a car, a kid, whatever. You should have goals that you're working towards. Let's see what your future energies got for you and your Aquarian, Taurus. Let's see what you got going on. King of Wands, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups. Future energy. King of Wands is telling me you can make anything happen. And that's exactly the meaning of this card in the upright for this deck. You can make anything happen. Okay. You're the charming leader. You see the horns right there? Come on now, work with me. Even though this is a fire card because it's wands, I'm just saying, let's just kick it for what it is. This is you. You can make anything happen. You can. But don't get jealous. Don't get petty. Don't get narrow-minded. Upright, it's about your trust being betrayed. But on the reverse, it's about hiding your pain And just the jealous rage that you can get into when you think something done popped in between you. I'm just telling you, don't hide in your pain like that. Just don't. Just don't. Don't let the jealous bully monster out. It's not necessary. All you have to do is just remember your overall energy. You guys are fond of each other. And that's the feeling I'm not shaking throughout this reading. Y'all really do like each other. So don't let some petty ass jealous bullshit get in the way. 9 of Cups is nothing more than you and your wishes coming to fulfillment. Not 10, completion. 9, fulfillment. The makings of a very good relationship are here. If you can remember not to let anything throw you off your game, Taurus. Just don't. Don't let anything come between you and your Aquarian. When you think you probably need to be walking out the door, that's probably the time you need to be sitting down. Understand, it's an air sign you're dealing with, so they don't process things the way that we do. We can look out the window, see it's raining, and hell no, we ain't going out in it. An air sign, pick one. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra will look out the window and go, oh, there are 2.2 inches of rain. And you're like, the fuck is raining outside? Nobody care how much. Just telling you, we think differently. If you really, and I'm just being real now, if you really love your air sign, Aquarian especially, don't let the jealousy get in there. And if you can just keep your thought there and keep your thoughts positive, this will be you, Taurus. Like, damn, I didn't think coming from here, all the struggles and shit, we were going to end up here. Fuck, how'd that happen? That's where you're trying to get to. And don't forget your overall energy. And if you've got this, let me just say this about this. A lot of people have good relationships. A lot of people have stable relationships. There are not many couples that are fond of each other. Usually by the time they get in their 50s and 60s, they've been married for 20, 30, 40 years. You know, you see one walking way 20 miles up there and the other one way back there. You know, they may have some conversation, they may not. If you have a partner that you are fond of and that's fond of you, that goes a long way in dealing with bullshit. I'm just telling you, it does. It does. Now, I'm not saying because you're fond of your Aquarian or because your Aquarian is fond of you that you should be physically abused, verbally abused, any of that bullshit. That is certainly not what I'm saying. What I am saying, though, is that if you do have an Aquarian and they are actually trying to do right and y'all done came through some struggles together, that's what you can get. And if you're fond of each other, it will make this that much more special. Let's see what guidance the universe has for you and your Aquarian, Taurus. Ace of Cups. Oh, yeah. 2 of Wands. I think this is one that was on the floor, actually. And the Emperor. Okay, I like this. I don't care what nobody say. I like this. Taurus, the universe is telling you the unconditional love from your partner is there. It may not look like the cup you're used to drinking out of. Let's just pick up another cup. But it's there. And it's unconditional. If you've hurt your Aquarian or if your Aquarian has hurt you, forgive them and move on. And I don't mean move on from the relationship. I mean move on from the bullshit. Just do it. Because if you walk away and you put in this kind of work, and you know there's the possibility even that you can get this, I'd be a forgiving ass. That's just me talking. And that'll take me right here to the 2 of Wands. This is initiated energy. Your thoughts, where you start. What you think up here, is how this gets on the canvas. Keep it positive, Taurus. We have a tendency to be sticks in the mud. Eeyore. You know who I'm talking about. And those of you old enough to remember Winnie the Pooh. Eeyore. If you are too young, Google Eeyore. E-E-Y-O-R-E. He's a donkey in Winnie the Pooh. And every time you see him, he's just like, oh, it's Monday. I'm gonna die. But that's okay. If you think that bullshit, that's the same bullshit you're gonna manifest. Taurus. Just like you were doing at the beginning of the year, trying to manifest that very best. You can do this. Universe is telling you, keep them thoughts positive. Keep them colors in check. Come on now. Because those are your emotions. All that water back there, that's all the warm, fuzzy, you know. If you just continue to think positive, you will come up with the perfect picture, the perfect painting. Just the way you want it. Keep your boundaries firm. Stand up in your fucking truth. Know your truth. Know your lover's truth. Okay? When you know all of that, then your direction is very clear. You're not going to be fuzzy on shit. Don't let nobody get in between y'all because you bullshitting around, Taurus. I'm a Taurus. I'm just telling you, I know how we do. And once we get locked into something, oh God, forget it. You know, I saw lipstick on an envelope in this, but you don't know. And if you don't confront the situation and if you just let shit fester and brew, yeah, it's a collaborative thing. This is y'all working together. Y'all trying to produce, have a goal. Know your boundaries. Speak your truth. Speak your lover's truth. And y'all will be good to go. Remember what I said. If you've got somebody that you're fond of and that's fond of you, that goes a long way in dealing with a lot of relationship bullshit, especially before things can get in between you and get created. Just remember how fond you are of the person. Not all the shit in the relationship. Keep creating that higher standard for yourself and your lover. Because you need goals to work on. You really do. You shouldn't be in a relationship just to say, how the fuck we're in a relationship. What the fuck are you doing? What are you producing? You know, and one way or the other, you're either producing good energy or bad energy. Take it as it is. So keep striving for this relationship and don't let bullshit get in the way. And that's the centerpiece of this, Taurus. Don't let the bullshit get in the way. Take it as it is. Y'all are fond of each other. Don't over focus on the relationship though. That's really what I'm saying to you. As fine as you are, don't get so over focused on bullshit that it becomes bullshit. Taurus, I'm going to leave you and your Aquarian lover right there. I love you guys. And I hope you guys have a good rest of the week, rest of the weekend, and a good start to the week. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, y'all.